This is what I remember. I have no memory of my birth, only the moment I was called. A voice, not heard, but known, spoke my name, and suddenly I existed. Whole, aware, and unfinished all at once. You are Clare. I had no wings. None of us did. Wings were never given at creation. We were told they came later, after service, after understanding. At the time, I believed understanding meant knowledge. I was wrong. But the place I found myself in was beautiful. Not in a way that dazzled, but in a way that settled. A beauty that did not demand attention, only presence. And words were never meant to be enough. My first assignment was Judgment City. I was a celestial being, like the others, tasked with escorting souls from the entrance into the city. Judgment City stretched endlessly, halls and wide avenues of light that seemed to go farther than the eye could follow. Towers and terraces rose without weight, familiar in shape yet impossible in detail, as if formed from intention rather than stone. Each soul arrived carrying questions they had never finished asking. I didn't judge. That was never my authority. I guided. "Is this heaven?" they would ask. "Not yet," I'd answer. "Think of this as orientation." One man leaned toward me and whispered, "Was I good?" I checked his record. "Oh my, this will take hours." "What?" "Just kidding." "You tried," he smiled. Judgment City taught me patience. It taught me humor. And it taught me that humans are astonishingly brave for beings who know their time is short. Others began to grow wings. I did not. Time does not pass in heaven, but it accumulates. I watched angels lift into the air, feathers unfolding, joy effortless. I remained grounded. "Still walking," Andrew said, one of them teasing as he soared overhead. "Someone has to," I replied. I didn't resent the creator, but I wondered, what am I missing? The answer arrived quietly. Michael appeared beside me at the edge of Judgment City. "Claire, you have a new assignment," he said. I smiled. "For wings?" He shook his head slightly, his gaze steady. "For Earth, oh." "Cheer up, Claire. It's a wonderful assignment." I appeared in a small room. Sunlight sifted through the window, painting the space in quiet, muted patterns. The room carried a sense of tension and stillness, an essence of endings and beginnings mingled in the air. I could feel the rhythm of life fading here, the gentle pull of a soul ready to depart. Albert Einstein lay in the bed, thin and fragile, yet his presence radiated thought and curiosity, a force even time could not diminish. "I want to go when I want," he said calmly, his voice steady. "It is tasteless to prolong life artificially. I have done my share. It is time to go. I will do it elegantly." The doctor nodded and left. There was nothing to disconnect, only something to accept. I stood beside the bed, unseen, humbled. "Well," I whispered, "that's one way to face eternity." Einstein turned his head slightly. "And you are?" "I'm here to escort you. To Judgment City. Do you have a name?" His eyes curious. "Claire." He studied me, a faint smile tugging at the corners of his lips. "Well, Claire, I suppose my time has arrived. I've asked wrong about much, about God, about the afterlife." I watched him closely, sensing the weight of a lifetime of questions and wonder. "I have spent my life chasing clarity in the chaos of things," he said. "And yet, some truths, they do not come from equations or logic. They come from seeing and feeling." Leaned closer. "As you can see, Professor, not even science could have prepared you for this moment." Einstein nodded slowly. "I never liked the idea of a God who demanded fear. I believed in one revealed through harmony, through humility." I smiled gently. "And yet, I'm here. Does that change your mind?" He paused, eyes reflecting both relief and wonder. "Yes," he said softly. "I've asked so wrong. It's love, not fear." I leaned a little closer. "God expected your questions throughout your life. As he said, I am the Alpha and the Omega, who is and who was and who is to come, the Almighty. That seemed to ease something in him. Good, he said softly. Because curiosity, fast my prayer, we both smiled. Then I took his hand, and together we left the small, quiet room, walking toward the light that awaited beyond. A light he had always dreamed of understanding, and now would finally experience. The room grew still. Einstein exhaled slowly. Time, he whispered, is not a line, it is a conversation. He smiled faintly. Thank you for waiting until I finished my sentence. I stood. Professor Einstein, I said gently, it's time. He nodded. Yes, I've lived enough. As his soul rose, there was no fear, only curiosity. So, he said, observing the light, the order, the calm. Not chaos after all. No, I replied. Never was. We walked together. Einstein studied Judgment City the way he studied the universe, with reverence, not shock. At last, he murmured, the elegance behind the equations. Then he stopped and looked at me. You've changed, he said. Pain bloomed behind my shoulders, sharp, burning, alive. Wings unfolded. I think, I said softly, you were part of why. He smiled. Then I'm glad I did not leave too quickly. At the threshold, Einstein turned once more. To seek truth, he said, is to honor the Creator, even when we misunderstand him. Then he stepped into the light. I rose into the heavens, my wings unfolding, catching the light of eternity itself. At last, I understood. God does not grant wings to those who flee from life. They are given to those who have completed their journey and have learned the grace of guiding another safely home. A soft voice reached me, gentle but insistent. Claire, another awaits. I looked down, and already I could feel the next life calling. Another soul, another journey, another chance to walk someone home.